Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Sunday, December 18th, if you're watching in real time. If not, they can be for any time you stumble upon it. It is a timeless reading. I am gearing up towards Christmas using silver and gold edge decks, and I started off with the tarot, and now I'm moving into some oracle cards because I don't have that many tarot. I actually was trying to buy Bradley Valentine's Angel Tarot because I remember it having a silver edge, but I don't think they make it like that anymore. So you guys let me know if you know of one of a silver edged Angel Tarot. But this one is the Angel Answers. And what I'm going to do, something special for you guys, is I'm going to do the same 3-pile or 3-card thing, but this time I'm going to do it in yes or no questions. So the first pile, it'll be about timing. The second pile will be about a yes or, if it's the question is yes or no, if you have a yes or no question. And then the third pile will be just general messages. So Radley himself told me, not me personally, but yeah, my buddy Radley, he said this is the way you should work with this deck. A lot of people got mixed signals from the Angel Answers deck, so he's saying, how about try it this way? Here's a new way to approach this particular deck. So you have one pile that is the timing deck, you know, the timing and the when, and then you have one pile that's the yes or no questions, and then the rest is just like general angel messages. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle and then I'll pull from the top for each one. So let's shuffle yes or no. Oh, something flipped over already. Okay, let me keep shuffling. I'll shuffle in front of you. But see how this beautiful gold edge? I've used these a lot, but I've taken good care of this deck so the edges didn't get messed up. Now my romance angels, the edges did get messed up right away. Okay, that feels pretty good. Let's flip the top, and we have not the right time, and that's the one that flipped out just a second ago. So there is this message that something that you're thinking about is maybe the timing is not right, but could be a future timing, and let's see when. A good, appropriate, opportune is the word. Sometimes, you know, it's nothing about the wanting of what you want, but when you want something, is it opportune? Like, is all the stars aligned? Is everything set, ready to go, you know? Okay, let's go from the top. Yes. Okay, the answer is yes. So there is going to be a perfect time, and the answer is yes, but you're going to know when the time is right. Something about the timing. There's just a divine timing at hand. This is real, and I like how this correlates with another deck that I have, the Starseed Oracle. Actually, it's the Work Your Light Oracle. In here, there's also a yes and a no, and the yes is yes, 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 and the no is no, but yes. So it's like no, not now, but yes, maybe later, you know. Well, it's not just a maybe later, it's like yes, later. There is something coming through. So let's do a real good shuffle of the rest of the cards. See what's coming in for you. And I guess that's why Radley says that these have mixed messages. Okay. Ooh, it's up to you. Okay, that's real interesting. Let me zoom on in and see what other channel messages I get. So it's up to you. It's about co-creation. You're co-creating with spirit. So you're manifesting this in. It's not just, a lot of people think that manifesting is sitting back and say, making a wish and then just waiting for it to come, sitting on your chair and not doing anything, and not doing anything physically, and it's just you're just going to attract it. And to be honest, that does work a little bit. It does. In fact, that kind of works better at a later stage. Once you've reached the surrender to the universe, then you do kind of need to lay back and not over analyze it and think about it too much. But when you're making your first intention, and there's a lot of like physical, mental, emotional activities you can go through to really enforce the feeling of what you want in your life. So it's creative visualization. If you want a new car, or any car, but think of a specific car and how it would feel to wrap your hands around the steering wheel and just smell that new car smell and hear the roar of the engine, and whatever it is that stimulates your senses. That will help you have a really strong connection to this vision. There's other things you can do, like making a vision board, but having an emotional connection to the image and like feeling it like it's actually there creates that energy that it's coming to you even stronger. And so that is where it's up to you. That's, so much of attracting what you want in your life has to do with you and your vision and your energy, and you're pulling it towards you. It's not like you can say, I want this and this and this, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen because my life, things just don't work out, and la. And calling that manifestation, that's not actually manifesting anything. Or if it isn't manifesting anything at all, it's manifesting the same old, or the things that you don't want to come into your life. So be real careful about the things you say, especially out loud. The things you think, you can immediately change it. You can say, if you're thinking a negative thought, say, oh, nope, hold up. I'm going to turn that around and think something positive. And that way, spirit, and actually spirit is quite, approves of the fact that, not that it matters, it's not, if we say approve, I say approve as in just a human term, but there is no such real thing. It's like spirit's just all love and all beautiful, pure energy, and they just want the best for you, your happiness, right? So it's just, when you do that, when you think those thoughts positive, you're just more aligned, and you're more in the receptive zone and attracting those things that you actually want in your life. And mostly you will attract what you need. So that's the other part of it. Spirit knows what you need, and sometimes you'll get things that you weren't expecting necessarily, but it's good to give gratitude and for everything, because these other things that are happening for you and not to you are leading up to the thing that you actually did want. There is a process, and sometimes there's a big plan out there. So if things are not exact, like, it's kind of like Spirit is creating a surprise party for you, and it's your birthday or something exciting's happening, and Spirit wants to give you cake and a big present and streamers and flowers, and like really do it big. And the cake, people say, oh, it's going to take a little while for the cake to be ready. So then this surprise is on hold a little bit, because they don't want to give it to you just halfway. They want to give it to you with the best tasting cake that you could possibly eat, So that's where this not the right time comes in. It's like, yes, you're manifesting it. This is coming through for you for sure. If you're not seeing like your physical signs of it yet, maybe look spiritually and see them. Maybe be grateful and have gratitude what you already have. Maybe visualize what it would feel like to have it right here and right now at this moment. and that way you're bringing it in. It's not like you're testing spirit or micromanaging spirit. You're not saying, ha, see, I told you, spirit, I ordered this from you and you didn't bring it to me. I told you weren't real. It's like you're testing the higher energies, whether they real or work or not. Why would you want to do that? What is it that you really want? To prove something wrong, or to actually attract your happiness and abundance? I mean, you know, you can try to prove something wrong if that makes you feel good, but that's not really the point, is it? It's not. The point is attracting what you want through manifesting, by co-creating with spirit and putting in your own work behind it. And work can be lots of things, like not sitting around the house, but actually going out and starting that new class that gets you excited, that gets you into the same arena as your dreams of what you want, you know. Sitting in your room and saying, wow, I wish my surroundings were more peaceful and pink, and you have a yellow wall. Well, why don't you just paint that wall pink, you know? That's a step in the right direction, you know. I was thinking the same thing myself. Like, I like my room. It's got this Egyptian quality to it. And the walls, the golden wall, you know, the yellow walls and the golden accents. But I think I might want to change the energy of this room and make it softer and more feminine or something like that. Or make it more fairy-like. But you know, it can't get that fairy-like quality until you start making your physical changes. So that's where physical things come into play, right? But there are spiritual things that come into play that you can also work on and attract with the help of the higher forces. And it's coming to you. Like, it's a big yes, it's a big happy yes, but so much is up to you and your attitude and the way you look at it and how you visualize it. You know, it's up to you. It's up to you. So I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
Happy holidays.